So tonight, we're going to play Reap or Rune. I think I want to play Reap. The reason it's up for debate or question is because Aaron Jolliffe just released his latest realm. And Aaron makes incredible stuff for Slayers, Rune, and now Reap. He's one of the authors of the Soul in the Soul Atlas for Reap, so he knows what he's doing. And just released the coolest idea, Balaclaine, Cathedral of Storms, a two-sided realm. Oops, didn't mean to click that. Two-sided realm for Reap and Rune. Hey, you, good to see you. This realm, it's two realms, but you can play it as Reap or you can play it as Rune, and they're telling two sides of the same story. So, I'll probably play it as Reap tonight, and then, depending on if I get through it or not, play it as Rune soon, just because I want to see the other side of it. But since I just released Reap, I feel like playing Reap. It's very much in my head, in my mind. But here's the premise, just to kind of give you a sense. Right here. An arcane storm swirls above the castle called Balaclaine. Bolts of violet lightning streak down through the sky, and death has arrived. A lone Engraved appears, about to breach the gate when they feel a change in the power they've come seeking. The Rune Lord has already been slain. Meanwhile, high up at the castle's peak, a Reaper has just claimed another soul when they sense the presence of something abominable. A being in living death, a mockery of the natural cycle, is coming. So we're going to be a Reaper fighting an Engraved, or an Engraved fighting a Reaper, I think. I think that's how this is going to go. Which is super freaking cool. So, I think I'm going to play the Reap version of it. I've got it pulled up here. Keep in mind, again, I do all my playtesting and play and everything like that in Affinity Publisher, which is not actually a virtual tabletop. So if things get a little wonky, bear with me. It's just how I like to do it. So this is the Reap version that we're going to play. Also, this logo rocks. This cool modified version of the Rune sigil that has a scythe going through it. This is something cool that Aaron does on a lot of his stuff, which is puts a difficulty especially you see this on a lot of the Rune stuff, to say hey, this is how many runes you should have in order to be able to take on this. And it also tells us how many points. 6 points, difficulty 0 to 1 runes or souls, so it's a beginner Reaper, so we might be able to get through this tonight. We'll see. Hey, it's Aaron. Won't be able to stick around? No worries. Happy to do this. I'm excited to check it out. Hopefully you get a chance to watch the VOD later on to see how it goes. Alright. I've got my board, my Reap board, and I think I'm just going to keep the character that I had been playing as the other night. I was starting to play the Carrion Realm that Kiana Shaw had written, and I want to come back to that, but this has just completely drawn me in, this realm, this premise. So I'm going to just keep my same Reaper that I had go over here. Summon Skeleton and Spectral Step as my things, and I got the Neophyte's Tome, the standard build. The Tome, at least. It's a cool looking map, yeah, from the, this is such a cool map. I'm excited to play on this map. Alright, let's get a circle going, because we always like to leave a little circle for where we are right now. Alright. Balaclaine, Cathedral of the Stars. Storms. Not even close. I mean, kind of close. Here we go. Violet light flashes outside, casting jagged, pitch-black shadows over the body of the castle's lord that lies crumpled at your feet. Yeah. You release a breath held through the final moments of battle, but as you go about your grim harvest, a dreadful presence fills the air. You rush to the window and see a dark figure standing at the gate to the castle grounds. A being in living death approaches, its existence is a foul mockery of the immortality you seek. I like that Aaron kind of picked up that the Engraved and the Reaper would not like each other at all. And it is coming for you. I know a carry-on character? That's true, Yug. I'd never spoil myself like that. What a delight. What a treat. Alright, your fight with the Lord of the Castle has left you drained. Oh! Start at 0.6. With 5 health. Oh, shit. Okay. We are immediately awesome. Cool. 5 health. And I get 1 Viscera of my choice. I'm going to take bone because I want to get possibly a strong skeleton to start with. Okay. Okay. Half health already. Alright, and so here's kind of our map that we're kind of thinking about. I like that. I thought about using this generator or generators like this, and I was like, I can't fill all these rooms. And I like how Aaron's like, well, then don't. Right? Just put a few rooms in, and then just assume that the others are for travel between points. Duh. Alright. Here is our clock. The castle is filled with intricate machinery powered by supernatural energy, simultaneously powered by and perpetuating the storm that surrounds it. So that's the thing I'm realizing about this realm is, like, not only am I trying to figure out the story of this realm, like, I just killed, like, a storm lord or something, but also I've got this Engraved that's showed up that's bothering me too. So I'm like, I got, like, 2 things that I'm dealing with at the same time. 6-step cyclical clock tracks the intervals between massive surges of arcane lightning through the interior of the castle. Oh, shit. Advance the clock by 1 segment when you complete a point action. So anytime we do something, and anytime we travel between points. Okay, so we're marking this all the time. This is Grim Coast style clock. So we're gonna fill this a lot. When you start the realm, as well as each time the clock resets, roll 1d6. So we gotta roll right away to start. The result determines the path the next surge of light or electricity will take. If you are at any of the points in that path, the next time the clock becomes completely full, you immediately take 6 harm. Alright, well, let's figure out what the first path... Aaron knows how to make realms. Again, like, I say this all the time, and I want to continue to repeat it. I truly believe people are better at creating cooler things for my games than I am. And, like, this is evidence of that. Alright. Let's see what the path of the lightning is. I rolled a 5. So it's going to go from 6, which is where we are. 6, 4, 3, the next time the clock fills. So I've got, like, 6 steps to, like, make sure that I'm not in room 6, 4, or 3. Interesting. I'm gonna take some of this stuff with me. And I'm gonna take this with me. And oh wait, of course. Why am I not just taking this? Aaron made me a sheet. All right. Cool. Again, I do all this weird shit in Affinity, so bear with me as I get things set up. Alright, we are in 6, and we established that the first lightning path is 6 to 4 to 3. So I should like draw that out. 6 to 4 to 3. Let's make that not some color that's gonna stick out. Yeah, like yellow, like lightning. Alright, that's the path. And if the clock fills and I'm in one of those rooms, I'm gonna get electrocuted. For 6 harm, which is enough to kill me. Alright, let's go back to the top here. Vessel, true death. Reaping the soul of the engraved that hunts you is not as simple as killing the body. It is sustained by foul magic that allows it to revive, regardless of how completely it is maimed or destroyed. Ugh, what an abomination. But with your knowledge of life and death and the arcane technology that fills this castle, you can find a solution. Fill one segment of the 4-segment vessel when you kill the engraved, kill the engraved, kill the engraved. So every time we kill the engraved, we're figuring out how to kill it. If we ever reach lore of 3... sabotage the lattice or destroy the sigil. As a RUNE player, I know sigil is the starting point of a realm, so my guess is that's point 1. I was all ready to start at point 1, but I'm guessing that's what it is. And this is Aaron's hit rule that he uses for things. Okay. We're engraved hunting. What is this? We're gonna learn about the engraved right away. I was curious how he was gonna do this. The engraved is a resilient and unpredictable foe. Although it is unique, it does not die permanently unless it is killed 4 times, or if it is killed while the vessel is full, thus reaping its soul. Okay. So here's the engraved. 10 health. Close range. Ignite, you are ignited. When you are ignited, take 1 harm at the end of each round unless you spend a stamina die to put yourself out. So this engraved is going to try and burn me to death. What does the engraved got? He's got some blocks, some harm, igniting me. Mostly just trying to burn me to death. An undead warrior, defier of fate, with runes of power carved to its very flesh. Yeah, sounds about right. Ah! Additionally, the engraved grows in strength each time it is faced. When a fight with the engraved begins, except the first time, randomly choose one of the following traits that it doesn't already possess. It gains that trait for this fight and all future traits. I don't want to read these. I want to be surprised by them for when it happens. But that's good. Alright, there are 3 ways to encounter the engraved. Voluntarily. At any time during exploration, you can progress the realm clock by 2 segments to initiate a fight with the engraved at the current point. Ah, we could just start fighting him right... I don't think it's a good idea because I have 5 health, but it's good to know. Randomly, whenever you travel between points, roll a d6. If the result matches the number on the point you're traveling to, the engraved is present and immediately fights you. Okay. Clock resets. When the realm clock resets, if you haven't fought the engraved during the current cycle, it appears at your current point and immediately... This is going to throw me into it immediately. Each point description includes a fight setup to use for the engraved. Alright. There's some setup rules for the fight and everything like that. If you die 3 times in this realm, the engraved steals the power released from you killing the realm's lord and leaves the realm. This might be your final death, or you may still recover to continue your journey. Either way, your time in this realm is in it. So I can't just like keep throwing myself against the engraved and dying a bunch. Alright, so we gotta remember that we can at any point in time pick a fight with the engraved by volunteering to do it. It's just the realm clock advances too, so we have to make sure we're not in the lightning path when that happens. So, like, for sure, we're gonna just go to room 5 next. I don't want to be in the path at all. I want to go, like, 5, 2, 1 until that lightning is done. Okay. Well, I don't want to fight the engraved yet. This is good, though. This is very good. Alright, the Lord's Chamber. I love the premise that we start this after I've just killed the Rune Lord. The dark, ominous throne room where you dispatch the Lord of this realm. Its power lingers here, foreign and useless to you, but irresistible to the abomination that now skulks through the castle. Yeah, like, I can't use this rune. The rune doesn't mean anything to me as a Reaper. But it's drawn the attention of this weird-ass undead thing that I can't stand the sight of. It's very true, Yug. With random encounters, I need to avoid room 1, knowing my ability to roll ones. Very true. All right. Oh, this is nice that it says connects to which rooms. I was kind of like reading it as the map of the connecting rooms, but it's nice to see this. When you travel to this point and haven't fought the Engraved this cycle... Alright, well, we're not traveling to it. This is the fight setup. So here are our options. We are at the top of the tower. We're not fighting... I'm not volunteering to fight the Engraved yet. We don't technically roll because we haven't traveled to this room. There's some delving, but it requires lore that we don't have, so we gotta just leave. We're at this place, exhausted from a fight. There's a weird rune glowing on the corpse, and we're like, what the hell is this? Now we gotta get out of here. We are definitely gonna go to point 5. I do not want to be in the lightning's path. Alright, so first things first, before I even look, I mean, I guess I could look because it's gonna show. When you travel to this point, I'm gonna roll, if I roll the 5, roll the 2, okay. The Balaclaine Cathedral. As a reminder, I rolled that. If I had rolled a 5, I would have had to fight the Engraved. The Balaclaine Cathedral. Light from beyond the beautiful stained glass windows splashes opalescent colors across masterful portraits depicting past rulers of this castle. Simple undead minions roam these halls, but respectfully bow to me as I pass. Well, that's nice. They understand. I'm a reaper. Alright, here's how we would fight if we were to fight the Engraved. We can do this as many times as we want. Delve. Spend a viscera to regain 2 health. That's nice. That we have a place that we can pump back our health. I'm tempted to do it. Just because I don't want to get caught against the dude. Oh wait, I gotta mark the clock. Oof, okay. Let's mark the clock. Oh wait, no. Sure, let's make it yellow. That's fine. Alright, so that is just for moving. We can repeat this delve a bunch, which is nice. But there are the actions that I absolutely love doing in every rune-like, which is searching and learning. Gonna search. Gonna gain 2 viscera of any combination of my choice. Of body and bone, right? Of body and or bone. Okay. Let's get 1 of each. That's good for us. We could just pump some of that into healing right now, but that would mean... marking the clock. I don't really want to mark the clock right now. Feels like a bad idea to do that. I'm like scared of the boss. I like that because in Reap you're really not scared very often. All right, and I'm gonna learn as well. I'm gonna read both of these in a second, but I want to just mark the stuff while I remember to mark it. I can hear my dog prowling around out there. All right, we got a half-filled clock already. All right, we searched. We got some stuff. The undead that patrol the cathedral recognize your strength and offer themselves for you. That's nice of them. Give me your bones. And then learn. Gain 1 lore. Love getting lore. You approach a skeletal knight and inspect the insignia on its armor. It depicts a grid of interlocking chains. The armor itself has been rent by vicious, raking claws and drained of its color. That's interesting. That's interesting that the armor... Throw me a bone. It's interesting the armor's been drained of its color. I also just recognized that, like, Aaron very clearly said, you know, opalescent colors up here with the beautiful stained glass. I don't know if there's any connection between those two, but this is a Souls-like, which means we're going to do some real desperate environmental storytelling, and I think these stained glass windows have something to do with this color being drained from the armor right now. All right, let us move on. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna spend. It does mean I have to do this because I'm technically doing an action, but I'm gonna spend a bone to get my health up to 7. Just to be slightly safer. I want to be able to drop the Engraved if I get into a fight. If I'm at 5 health, I'm worried that I won't be able to. Alright, this connects to 2, right? And yeah, 2 is where we want to go. We're off to 2. Which means this is like that. We gotta roll. I rolled a 3, so the Engraved isn't here. But I think I'm gonna have to fight the Engraved anyway in a second because of how this cycle thing works. But I'm gonna go to 2 first and just see what's going on. See what my options are. Castle Grounds. Abstract geometric crystal sculptures draw in bolts like lightning rods, sending shockwaves across the sprawling estate with every strike. Charred bodies of creatures who got too close make a grim enough sight to scare off most who would think to approach the castle. Not me. I've already been inside. Recklessly. Alright, well there's some stuff in here that I'd like to be able to do, but I can't. Because there's a fight. And I'm not looking to fight yet. I'm gonna... I don't need to regain all my health yet. And I don't have lore 2. So, I'm gonna move. I'm gonna move, which is gonna fill the clock. And I gotta remind myself what that does. I know the lightning goes off. Clock's gonna reset. The lightning travels this thing. I'm not in the path, so I'm good there. I don't get electrocuted. I do need to draw the new path for it. I rolled a 6, so it's actually gonna do the exact same path, 6, 4, 3. Just kind of a bummer. Can't really get to the other points now. We're at 1. Alright, so we're gonna let's clear these off. I haven't done any of this stuff. And then I think I have to fight the Engraved. I didn't voluntarily do it. I didn't randomly roll it. But when the clock resets, when the realm clock resets, if you haven't fought the Engraved during the current cycle, which I haven't, it appears at your current point and it immediately initiates a fight. So I have to fight the Engraved at point 1. I'm just thrown into this. I got to the sigil, which is where I want to be because I know it's one of my vessel things, but I have to fight this fool. Alright, permanent terrain all along the edge there. Do that. Glad I chose the easier version of the game by playing Reap instead of RUNE. I feel like RUNE I would be much more scared. Oh wait, and then in terms of setting up, I know I'm supposed to. If the Engraved initiated the fight, you start in the space specified, and they start in a random space. 6, I use my current thing. Okay. I'm here. I'm this guy, by the way. I'm this cute little Reaper. I'm that guy. I'm cute. Column is 3, so C. Row is 6, which is mine. Because 6 is you use your current, so he's right next to me. Yeah, sure, why not? Why not, right? Yeah, I'm here. Alright. So, other than... I don't think he gets a... He doesn't get a thing... Except for the first time. So this is just his card. This is his card the first time I fight him. I'm gonna go move this over here so that I have it. Alright. Time to fight an Engraved. We ready to see how this goes? I get the blue die, he gets the red die. Alright, so Reap combat, if you're not familiar, is slightly different than Rune combat in terms of order and everything. So, I roll to see what the Engraved is gonna do. Which is 2. Right now, the Engraved is blocking 1, harming 1 from range 0 to 1, and if I'm hit, even if I block the damage, I'm ignited. That's the hit rule, which is a rule that Aaron uses in all of his realms. So I really don't want to get lit on fire, but right now, that's the setup for our Engraved friend. I get to roll a number of dice equal to my stamina, which is 2. Hi, Clover. Why do you look so guilty? Here we go. 4 and 2. It's not great. I really want to get my, like, skeleton out immediately, I feel like. I feel like I need to get my skeleton out ASAP. But I need at least a 4. But this is... Okay, this is fine. I'm going to do this just purely to get the move out of here. Alright, so I'm going to... With my scythe, with a 2, I get to move and harm 1. I'm going to move. And in Reap, I would normally be able to harm. Harm doesn't happen all at the same time like it does in Rune. Rune is harder than Reap. But I'm not next to the Engraved anymore. So I don't get that benefit from my scythe. But I do get to summon my skeleton friend. Come on over here, friend. In an adjacent space. And I'm going to spend a body and bone. I'm going to spend it all. To kind of note that my skeleton friend comes in swinging. He's coming in with +2 health, +1 health, so that's +3 health on top of... So he's normally 2 health, +3, so he's got 5 health, which is nice. And he deals +1 harm. So, nice. I've got a big beefy skeleton that I summoned. I'm all in on skeleton strategy. I have no more Viscera to spend. And I can't get any more of this fight. Okay, cool. So I summon my skeleton. He does get to act this turn. So he's going to attack the Engraved. I realize that he's going to get ignited, which basically means he's going to get burned immediately, but that's fine. The skeleton is the distraction. So skeleton attacks. He would normally have his harm blocked entirely, but it's not. The Engraved, I increase his health a little bit. So the Engraved has 9 health left. Get a little health track going for him. It's a thick bone skeleton. Hi, Clover. Alright. That's my actions. The enemy deals harm if they can, which they can. In this case, they're going to deal 1 harm to my skeleton. And then my skeleton is also ignited. So I'm gonna make him red to show that he's burning. When you are ignited, take 1 harm at the end of each round unless you spend a stamina die to put yourself out. So he takes 1 immediately at the end of the round because he's on fire. And he will take another one next turn because I'm not spending dice on my skeleton. He's the distraction. Alright, that's round 1. Engraved. It's a 6. That worries me. Move 1, block 1, harm 2, ignite. Okay, so he's going to get on top of the skeleton to continue to murder the skeleton. I roll 5 and 3. Pretty good. I can't summon another skeleton because I only have like the base version of it, so I could only summon 1. If I get the soul from this realm, I'm gonna absolutely upgrade summon skeleton to the soul form so that I get the better skeleton. I can summon 2 of them. So 5 and 3. I want to do my spectral step, which works on 3, 4, or 5, which is nice. So I do this, move up to 3 spaces. Bup, bup, bup. Wait, do I want to be next to him though? I think I still do. I want to wail on this fool, so I'm gonna just do that. I'm gonna spectral step through him. Every enemy whose space I move through is haunted. So the Engraved is gonna take +1 harm this round and can't move next round, which is great. If I decide to break away, I can't be pursued. So yeah, the Engraved is just gonna get pounded now by me and the skeleton, because I'm gonna deal 3 because of this, which he'll block 1, so it's 2 from me, and then 2 from the skeleton plus another one, so that's 5 damage. Holy shit. Why was I afraid of this Engraved the entire time? I'm gonna destroy this fool. I know he gets more powerful, but I feel invincible right now. Sweet. Awesome. The Engraved wasn't ready for me to summon a skeleton friend. If I didn't have the skeleton friend, I would be scared. But spectral step, summon skeleton. Oh my god, why did I make so many S words? This is a nightmare. This is an OP build. Alright, Engraved is going to bash my skeleton friend for 2, and then my skeleton is ignited already and burns to death. So I did lose my skeleton after that. So I can summon another one, but I don't have the Viscera to like superpower it. It would just be a regular 2 health, 1 harm skeleton, so it wouldn't be as powerful. Okay, but he did his job. He was a meat shield for a little bit, and he helped me weaken the Engraved. Alright, Engraved gets a 5. Move 2, so he's going to move on top of me. He's blocking 1, harming 1, and igniting me. I got a 6 and a 4. Pretty good. Oh, wait. He's not moving, because he was haunted last round, so he's going to stay put. That's good, because my scythe doesn't work at same range, so I would need to get away from him. 6 and 4... Yeah, I mean, let's get a skeleton friend out again. Let's do this. Actually, no. I'm gonna spend 6 here. Let me try and think about how Ignite works. If you are ignited, when you are ignited, take 1 harm at the end of each round. I guess Ignite wouldn't happen immediately because you can't spend the stamina die anyway. It should have happened the round after. Oh well, my skeleton died. That's fine. Okay, yeah. Let's do it like this. Let's summon the skeleton. He's just a regular ass skeleton. He's nothing's exciting about him. I deal 2 harm with my scythe. He blocks 1 of it. And then the skeleton friend moves, deals 1 harm. Aha! Nice. They're meager bones. And then the Engraved fights. I think the Engraved would attack me. You can kind of choose who it's going to prioritize. I'm going to have it attack me because it makes more sense. So I'm going to take the hit. It's going to be more thematically interesting. Even though I summon the skeleton for meat shield purposes. Alright, so I'm hit and I'm ignited. Just a note, I'm on fire. So I'll need to spend a stamina die next turn, otherwise I'm burning. I don't want to burn. Alright, the Engraved gets a 5, so he's doing what he did before. I think he's pursuing me. I think he's gonna mess with me. Alright, I roll 5 and 1. That's great. Let's ditch the 1 stamina die. I guess I probably shouldn't have rolled him. Oh well. I'll ditch the 1 stamina so I'm not on fire anymore. And I have a 5. Alright, let's do this. Oh, that's the engraved. We go like that. Move. Deal 2 harm, but he blocks 1 of it. That goes like that. And then my skeleton comes in. Just when he wasn't ready for it, I murder him with skeleton claws from behind. And he's dead. And he's dead. Dead by skeleton claws. Alright. That's 1 death for the engraved. Reap. Let's get some bones from this fool. Get some bones. Now, I know the engraved becomes more powerful in the future, so we're going to hold on to that card for the future. But I'm going to have to deal with it some more. Let's update some stuff. Oh, no, not that. That's 1 on the vessel. That's 1. Kill the engraved. Just got to do that a few more times. Alright, we are at point 1. That's where I wanted to be. And then we got rudely interrupted by the engraved. Alright. I don't count that as a point action, by the way, in terms of the vessel clock. That's me getting ambushed by the engraved. It's not a fight that is listed as an action that I can check, so I don't consider it a point action, so that's why I'm not messing with the realm clock. The sigil. This is what I've been looking for, because I know it's something that I can mess with. A symbol woven from amateurish death magic. I'm such a sassy reaper. Ugh. Amateur work. Amateurish death magic defaces the stones beyond the gate at the edge of the castle grounds. A pitiful attempt to mimic control over life that you have mastered. I'm so sassy. Ugh. This engraved is a chump. Killed him once, I'll do it again. Alright. Here's what we got. Delve requires lore 1. Guess who's smart enough to do that? This guy. Destroy the sigil. Amazing. We're gonna do it. Destroy the sigil. Boom. Let's mark some stuff. That is an action. That is a vessel mark. Hell yeah. I'm ready to murder this engraved. From now on, the engraved starts each fight with only 8 health. Ooh. You tamp down your disgust long enough to destroy the symbol. Ugh, I guess I'll destroy it. This alone isn't enough to stop the engraved entirely, but the removal of its anchor will weaken it. Sick. And there's some searching. I like to search. I'll search. Gain 2 poultices. It's consumable. Spend it any time during exploration to regain 2 health. I'm going to eat 1 immediately. Oh, wait. I'm going to eat them both immediately. Cool. Consumed both of them. Give myself the 9 health. I'm going to be ready to fight that engraved again right away. Alright, we've done everything that we can at point 1. You scratched the symbol of a butt over the sigil. I scratched that that dumb S that everybody did in middle school that looks all blocky and pointy and everything. That's what I put into it. All right. I mean, I'm gonna go to 3 and then probably have to like come back to 1 so I don't get electrocuted. But I'm going to go to 3. So let's mark the movement to 3. Oh, the lattice gate. That was something else that mattered. That was another vessel thing. Brilliant white light pours from the mouth of an enormous tunnel in the castle's foundation, rendering everything into sharp monochrome. There's that color stuff again. A multitude of metal gates seal the tunnel, except for the closest, which is slightly out of place. This connects to 1 and 4, so I'm probably gonna have to like do a couple things here and then like bounce the hell out of this space. How much? I can do 2 things here and then I gotta go. Oh, this is where you sabotage. It's also where you learn. Alright. Well, there's a fight here, so let's fight. I saw that I was up here. Should have memorized that board a little bit more. Oh. Oh. Alright. Oh! I didn't roll for the random encounter. Roll the 1. Thanks for keeping me honest. I forgot about that. I would have been ready to fight that fool again. Lone Fugitive. Unique at B5. Alright, I'll put you down here. Brendo. And 2 Stormlings, D2 and E4. Let's get these guys. Alright, we're gonna need some cards and stuff for these guys. Here they are. I'll just come back and look at these rather than pulling them over. Yeah, let's just pull them over. Nope, didn't work the way I wanted. Nope. The Lone Fugitive. The Fiend. Unique enemy. 15 health? What? What the hell? Who is this guy? This guy sucks. Alright, let's read about the Lone Fugitive. Attacks at range 1 to 2. Huge. Cannot share space with other characters. If it would move onto an occupied space, each character in that space is moved away. Okay, so just a big bully. Unaligned. Deals harm to other enemies if unable to harm the... Oh! Okay. So he's going to just start messing with everybody else. Kind of nice for me. A massive, ravenous fiend fitted with blinding, otherworldly armor. It seems to resist some force that pulls it back toward the pit. Stormlings are little guys. They have 3 health. Flickering elusive spirit, or sprite, born from the magic storm that fills the castle. Range X. Their range varies. Charge. When this enemy rolls a 6, it immediately deals 1 harm. Range 0 to 1 ignores difficult terrain. Okay, cool. Well, let's do this thing. Let's roll for our enemies. Let's roll for the Lone Fugitive first. 3. Move 1, harm 2. So this big lumbering beast starts moving along. And then our Stormlings, top and bottom, get a 2 and a 4. 2 is moving 2 and trying to get close to me. So, pop, pop. And then the 4 is also moving 2, but can hit me at range. So if I go here, I can get hit. All right. Whew, 1 and 2. That, I can't even get my skeleton out of that. Oh. 1 and 2 hurts. I can't move to any empty space on the... No, wait, I don't have body to spend. Damn it. I was gonna say, I could teleport over here and, like, attack this thing, but... Don't have the viscera. I guess I'm just gonna put it into my scythe. Move 1. Deal 1 harm. So that one has 2 health left. But it also, like, hurts me. Oh, what a rough start. I accept that. Alright, I take the 1 back. I take 1 in return. But I need to be ready to start murdering these fools. Alright, Lone Fugitive. Gets a 1. Move 1, harm 1, block 1. So this guy's slowly moving. That's good that he's taking his time. Let's do the top sprite. Gets a 6. It's at movement 1, so or range 1, so it's happy. It's going to deal 2 harm, though. The other one gets 6 as well. Jesus. Up, up. Alright, they are closing in on me. Oh, wait. And anytime I roll a 6, it immediately deals harm. Oh, this thing immediately shocks me. Dick. Alright. Alright, Aaron. I don't know why you're punishing me like this. I rolled 6 and 6, so it's all good. I gotta get my bone boy out. Whoa. Alright, let's do this. The 6 actually doesn't help with Spectral Step. I like that I did 3, 4, 5 and not 6 on this. That's intentional. Okay, let's bump up over here and immediately slice and dice this fool for 2 and kill him. He's dead. I like to flip them upside down to show that they're dead. Because I need to take from his corpse. And then I can summon my skeleton into any empty space. I'm gonna spend the bone. The skeleton comes in with 3 health. I don't want him to take the hit right away. I'm gonna put him here. I'm gonna put him there. And just have him move. Oh wait, that guy still attacks at 2 range. Oh shit. Why is this fight harder than I thought it was gonna be? Alright, I'm gonna put my skeleton there. Skeleton attacks this guy for 2. So he's at 1 health left. And I'm absolutely gonna have the skeleton get attacked by this guy instead. Ow! My bones. End of the round, I reap. I take this guy's blood, which I can use for healing. None of my powers use it, but I might as well consume it for healing at some point. Alright. I'm worried about fighting this lone fugitive. 2 for the lone fugitive. So he's just moving along. He will beat this sprite to death if the sprite doesn't move, but it will. 2 for the sprite. It's going to move here because it goes to a range 0. Yeah, Aaron probably did say that. Alright, this is enough to kill the skeleton, but I want to kill this guy before my skeleton gets killed. 6 and 1. Ugh. 1 is just a dead die. Alright, let's just do this. Let's scythe. Kill him. I'm not gonna move the skeleton. Because I don't want him to get killed by the lone fugitive yet. I want to get at least 1 spectral step hit in. This guy dies. I reap the corpse. Get another blood. I'll probably just drink that soon. But I got it for now. Alright. Here comes the lone fugitive. It's a 3. Move 1, harm 2. So he's gonna smash the skeleton. 5 and 3. That's good. That's good. 5 and 3 is great. Put the 5 here. 3 here. We got a spectral step. Up, up, up. This guy gets haunted. And he's gonna take +1 harm from the from all sources. What did I say the lone fugitive rolled? A 3, right? I think he rolled a 3. So 3 from me. Normally 2 from the skeleton, so 3 from the skeleton. Nice. That's 6 harm on this clown. Which brings him to 9 health. That's a good hit for us. It's a really, really good hit for us. And then he immediately smashes my skeleton to death. Which is fair. It's fair for him to do. Alright. Lone fugitive gets a 6. Ooh, I was worried about that. Move 1. Oh, wait, he's at harm or range 1 and 2, so he's fine with staying where he is. Harm 2, block 1. Not my favorite thing to, like, stand next to if I don't have to. Oh, yeah, he's haunted anyway. I always forget about haunted. 6 and 2, huh? Six and 2. He has range 2. If I summon my skeleton, he just kills it immediately. Six and 2, huh? I'm just gonna attack him. I'm gonna just put the 6 here, and we're gonna just exchange. He blocks 1. All right, I'm gonna be patient. I'm gonna do it like this. Wait, what am I even talking about? Summoning a skeleton. Oh yeah, I was gonna do this. So I'm gonna move 1 away. I'll summon the skeleton. If I summon it here, the skeleton lives, but then I take the hit. But maybe that's worth it. To try and get another spectral step combo in. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna just take the hit. I'm gonna take the hit, but I'm gonna drink the blood right away and just get myself back up to 7, so. Okay. I got my skeleton back. I got another chance at another spectral step slash. Alright, here comes the dude. He's not haunted anymore. Roll a 1. Move 1. Harm 1. Block 1. Good. It's fine with me. I rolled a 1 and a 4. Ugh, ones. How do I keep rolling ones? Alright. I'm gonna put the... Man, 1 and 4 sucks. Ah. I'm gonna just do that. So they'll block 1 from me, but then they'll take 2 more from each of us, or 2 in total from us. 7. I'll say he smashes the skeleton. I'm being nice to myself now. Alright, he gets a 2. I didn't haunt him, but he doesn't want to be on top of me anyways because he's range. Oh wait, I'm looking at the storm. Like, get rid of this shit. Yeah. Okay. 5 and 3. I think that was good. I mean, it was great last time when I had my skeleton out. Alright, 5 and 3. Let's summon the skeleton here. That's the 5. And then let's haunt him. Let's haunt his ass. Up. He's haunted. Skeleton moves in. He would normally deal 2 because of the haunting. He's blocking 1, so it chips away. It's chip damage. We're just chipping this fool away. That's how we have to do this. And then he kills the skeleton again. 4. Move 1, harm 2. He's not blocking. This is a chance. This is a chance. If I had my skeleton up, it'd be a really good chance. I keep rolling 1s. 5 and 1. Alright, I'm gonna just swing at him. He's not blocking. We're each gonna do 2 harm to each other. This is an exhausting fight. Alright. 5. Move 1, harm 4. Okay, I don't want to be anywhere near this guy now. 3 and 2 is pretty horrible. 3 and 2 is horrible. I can get some distance on him, which is what I need. I need to just be super far away from him. So 3 lets me spectral step 1, 2, 3. And then the 2 lets me move here. So I'm out of his range at least, but I didn't get to do anything other than run away from him. 5. It's the exact same thing again. Oh. I kind of trapped myself by moving towards this corner. 6 and 3. We can kind of do what we did last time. Summon our skeleton friend. Haunt his ass. Skeleton hits him for 2 because he's not blocking at all. And then he'll destroy the skeleton. Okay, we just need to hit him one more time. A good scythe hit, and we're good. 1 for him. Alright, so he is blocking right now. 4 and 4. Love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. We spook him again. He's spooked. Takes an additional harm. This harm 3 becomes 2, or, harm 2 becomes 3, which comes back down to 2 because of the block. Kill him. Whew! Deleted this fool. Deleted him. Oh wait, do I get do I get a component from him, please? Pick 1, body or bone? Yeah, let's take bone. Whew. Whew. All right. All of that so that I could get access to these other things. And it's a unique fight, so it stays fight. Or stays marked. Yeah, right. That's just phase 1. So that stays marked. That's great news for us. Now, I want to be able to sabotage, but I don't have the viscera. So I'm going to... I know I said I could do 2 things here, so I'm going to do my second thing, which is gaining lore. That's that, and that's that. That's my fight and my learn. My lore goes up to 2, so we're close to that on the vessel as well. Alright, what did we learn? You stared deeply into the tunnel despite the near blinding light. Beyond the overlapping gates, from somewhere far, far below the castle, you can feel the presence of something greater. The mechanisms keeping the gates shut are too complex for you to undo now, but you think that with enough time to study them, you could open the way entirely. Cool. All right. Now we got to go back to 1. We can't go to 4 because we'll get electrocuted to death. So we're going to go back to 1. That fills the clock, which means I have to fight the Engraved. Right? Because I didn't fight him this cycle? Wait, I did fight him at the start of this cycle. I'm good, right? I fought him at the start of this cycle? Yeah, it sounds like the setting is up for a sequel, for sure. I fought the Engraved. I don't have to fight him again. I'll find him later, don't worry. Alright, so lightning goes off, coursing through the castle here. Let's figure out what happens. It's a 2, 6, 5, 2, and 1. Alright, that's actually great. That's the reverse of what I've been exploring, so I can kind of go back and do the other places. 6, 5, 2, 1. Awesome. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. I feel like we can do this realm tonight in one go. I think we're making good progress. I just need a couple more things. Alright, well, I have the chance to go to the places that I haven't gone to 4 yet. That's the one place I haven't gone. So, let's go to 2. Roll to check to see if I get a fight. Fuck, I do. Damn it! Just trying to get to point 4 and I can't get there. Alright, I gotta fight the thing. Oh, depending on which direction. I'm coming from 1. So I start at A5. All I wanted to do was travel through this little place. No offense or anything, Engraved. I'm busy, you know? I got things I need to do. You're kind of weirding me out, man. Leave me alone. And we got a little difficult terrain. Oh, I lost my triangles. Got a little difficult terrain down here. Let's not have a... Alright. It's a random encounter. Right? Oh no, it's if it engages the fight with me, right? Which is the random encounter. And he has a new power. Yeah, if it initiated, then I roll to see where it starts. So, first one is column 1. Starts in A. 5. No way. On top of me? What are the odds? The last fight he's next to me. This fight he's like, and I've been here the whole time. This motherfucker. Alright. Alright. Seems rude. Now I have to roll to see which of these powers he gets. I'm 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6. 4, so the middle one. Blighted Ring. Let's take that with. We journey on back over here. Well, the Engraved has less health than you. Which is not yet. The Engraved has 8 health, by the way. I have to remember that. Because I destroyed its precious sigil. While the engraved has less health than you, it rolls an additional die each round and keeps the highest. Okay. Well, I certainly have less health than it. Alright. Let's roll and see what the engraved is going to do. 6. Block 1, harm 2, and it's going to ignite me. I need to get away from this fool. Oh. 1 and 2. That's pretty horrible. 1 and 2 is pretty horrible. I'm going to summon him to get a spectral step and run away. 1, 2, 3. So long, nerd. That's I have to do that. I don't want to get hit and get lit on fire. I need to buy myself some time. Alright, engraved. It's a 4. Move 2. Blocking 1, harming 1, and igniting. 6 and 3. That feels like something I could work with. I'm gonna do this again because I want to build space. I want to get my skeleton out, and I want to do a spectral step combo. So I'm gonna do that. He's not haunted. That's fine. I just want to summon my skeleton. I want to spend the bone to make that happen. To summon my beefier skeleton. So it's going to come in with +1 health, so it has 3 health, and it deals 2 harm. Okay, now I'm ready. Now I'm ready to fight the engraved. You just had to give me a second. Alright, 5. Move 2. Block 1, harm 1, ignite. Alright, so he's coming in hot. Time for me to spectral step him, hopefully. Fingers crossed. 5 and 2. Alright, I mean, I can spectral step, and I'm gonna. It's not my favorite, because I got a 2, but... Haunt him. His block turns my scythe hit into a normal 1. But then the skeleton comes in and attacks for 2, 3 harm because of the thing, so that was still a great hit for us. Now the engraved has less health than us, so it does roll better in the future, but I think we're going to be able to murder this fool in a second. The engraved fight, having a skeleton is so helpful. Having my skeleton friend is so helpful. Alright, so the engraved is going to attack. Deals harm 1 and burns my skeleton. Cool. Alright, engraved rolls 2 die, takes the highest. He's gonna get a 6 then. Move 1. I think he's gonna start chasing me. Move 1, block 1. Oh wait, I spooked him. I spooked him. He's spooked. He's not going anywhere. Block 1, harm 2, and he's igniting again. I'm not going to sacrifice a die for my skeleton. I need to maximize my dice. 4 and 3. Which is totally fine. We're going to kill the engraved. 4 and 3 lets me do this. Haunt him again. I deal 4, goes up to, or 2, which goes to 3. -1 because of the block, so it's 2 harm to him from me. But then the skeleton comes in, murders the engraved again. He's dead. I don't have any viscera, but I'm going to just get that bone right on back. That is 2 engraved kills. One more and we can kill him permanently. Or one more we fill the vessel so the next time he dies, it's ours. Or if we can get something else to fill it up, then we can voluntarily fight him and take him out. Which is what we're going to go for. Okay, you go away for now. Alright, as I was saying, I want to go to point 4. I gotta mark my clock. Didn't mark it last time. Let's carry it. Alright, so that's the first move, and then here's my second move. There wasn't anything at point 2 that I wanted to do, right? There's a fight here. Some stuff. No, I want to see what 4 is about. We can come back if we need to. I haven't seen point 4 yet. Clock tower. Whoa, look at this wild-ass map. The clock seen from the castle grounds doesn't seem to track the natural flow of time in this realm, but rather something more specific, something more personal. Each chime calls a surge of violet energy from the depths of the structure to its apex. Okay. Let's check for the random encounter. 5. Okay, we're good. That's cool, the elevation rules that he added here. Alright, there's a learn there, which gets us to the lore threshold that we need. Lord's Note? What? There's some cool stuff that I'm missing. Where the hell is the Lord's Note? I don't remember seeing that. We'll find out. Alright, let's do this fight. This is a wild fight to set up. Alright, so the whole right column. And then where I am. I'm gonna need one of these for now. Okay. Something like this, and then one more. Okay. Okay. Where am I coming from? 2, so I start at A2. Now, some of these points are elevated. Elevation, traversable terrain. Characters deal +1 harm to targets on lower elevation. Spaces without elevation are treated as... That's cool. So, you can get a high ground. These are 2. That's cool. That's really cool. Okay. And now what am I fighting? 3 rafter hawks. B1. Damn it, right next to me. C2. These monsters are right here next to me, essentially. B1. C2. Let's make it green. What was the other one? C4? Well, they get the high ground immediately. That's a bummer for me. Alright, Raptor Hawks. What are the stats on a Raptor Hawk? 3 health. They're melee things. Beasts. Push. They can push people away. Hawk trained to accompany scouts to the castle, now nesting in the clock tower, flies around in inconvenient patterns. Inconvenient is a great way to describe these hawks. Alright. Let's fight them. Fight these hawks. Top to bottom. 5, 6, 2. 5. Move 1. 6. Move 2. 2. Move 1. Alright, I want to get some high ground on these goons. Ideally, I can do that. 3 and 3. I know what I'm going to do. I'm not going to summon a skeleton. 3 and 3 sums to 6, which lets me do this. Up, up. I deal 2 harm, which goes up 1 because I got elevation on this fool, which is 3, which is enough to kill this hawk immediately. And then I get to reap. I'm taking body. This is a chance for me to get viscera. I finally have a chance to, like, restock my stuff. Alright, that's 2 hawks, or 1 hawk dead. I've got the highest ground. 5 and 4. Move 1. Move 1. This one is doing 2 harm to me if I don't kill it, but I'm gonna kill it. I got a 5 and a 6. Cool. So I'll put the 6 here, the 5. I'll put the 5 here and just summon my skeleton too. So 6 will kill him. We'll put him aside for a second. Summon my skeleton friend. He hits him for 1. And then immediately will die from that guy. But that's fine. And then I reap this. Let's take more bone. We're stocking up for the engraved fight. This is great. I'm so glad I finally found a fight that I can farm. I asserted myself on the high ground. 4 and 2. 4 is enough to do 2 harm. Kill him. Reap. Take the body. There we go. That felt nice. That felt good to do. I needed that one. I needed a win like that. Alright. That handles that. Fight is marked. I don't have this Lord's Note, but I can learn. Gain 1 lore. Boom. That. Where's my sheet? Lore 3. Boom. That's that. The vessel is filled. We can fight the engraved and murder it. But I don't know if I want to, because there's like other stuff around here. Like spells and weapons that I haven't earned. But I might get forced into a fight. We'll find out. Alright, what did we learn? Although one singular structure, the clock tower clearly displays several distinct layers to its construction. The bricks at the bottom are worn down and rust red. The middle were once crisp white, but have dirtied into a mottled yellow. And the stones near the top are slate gray, still holding sharp corners. Interesting. Some weird time fuckery going on, no doubt. Alright, what is the path and how much clock do we got left? We got 3 things. And I'm here. If I go here, I can only do one thing and there's a fight there, so I can't do that. I think there was something at 6 I could do though, so I'm going to do that real quick. Hop up here. Hope I don't roll a 6. I don't. Okay. Ooh, I can gain that Lord's Note. Sweet. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that for 1. It's good to know I can come back here and get this stuff too, which I might. Alright. Do that. Clock. I have the Lord's Note. That's good to know. You decide to return to the Lord's Chamber and rifle through their belongings for useful information about the castle. Though you don't turn up anything concrete, you do find a hidden drawer in a desk containing a simple note. Tower G, north wall, 4 left, 6 up. And then we're going to move back down to 4. To spend this. The clock fills. The lightning goes off. We're not there. We don't get ambushed by the engraved because, I mean, I have to roll, see if I roll a 4 or not. But we don't get ambushed automatically because of the clock reset. So let's roll to see the lightning path. 1. It's the same path. Okay. And now I roll to see if the engraved fights me. I go to 3. Okay, we're good. Right? I'm in room, 4. Okay. Okay. Boom. Spend the Lord's Note. Gain the Fracture spell. I want stuff. Got the Fracture spell. And 1 body. Oh, okay, cool. We are topped out on body right now. That's the wrong map. The Fracture spell, which is, I think, on the next page. At the base of the clock tower, you find a brick that can be pressed to reveal a hidden room. Within it is a workshop lined with odd instruments surrounding a medical table holding a corpse abandoned in the middle of a dissection. Lightning crackles through the tower, illuminating esoteric symbols throughout the dismembered body, inspiring me with a new spell. Oh, card looking at the Fracture. Let's take both of these over. Make a new page for me. Alright. What does my new spell do? Range 0 to 1. If you're wielding a hand weapon, like my scythe. Every time I watch one of these streams, I get inspired to work on Gravenholm. I should do that. Wait, what's Gravenholm, Yug? If you're wielding a hand weapon, you can move once after casting the spell. Move 1, inflict 1 break. I can inflict more break. When a character accumulates 3 break, clear all break from it and cancel the next die roll. Oh, interesting. Your senses shift, allowing you to perceive weak points in your target's form. With a few precise strikes, they'll crumble. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. What's the soul form version of it? Oh, it's just a lot better. Nice. That's cool. That's good. I think I'm going to keep my current build right now, just because I like my Spectral Step skeleton thing. But I can see this being something that I would want to use with a different build. Rune Mega Realm. It gets too big and then I put it aside until... Oh, nice! A giant Mega Realm. I'm into it. Okay, we are at 4. We've done everything we can at 4. 4 can go to 2, which I think had some stuff in it. Alright, let's go to 2. There was stuff there that we, like, just didn't do. Oh yeah, it's in reverse order. Let's mark the clock. I didn't do it for the delve. And so there's the movement. Gotta see if I roll a 2. Rolled a 1. I'm good. I don't get ambushed. And we have a little bit of time to do stuff in 2 before the lightning goes off. Alright, there's a fight. There's a chance to recover all health. And there's a chance to get a weapon, which I want. I want that weapon. If I do these 2 things, get the weapon, then I'll voluntarily fight the engraved. And we'll be ready to rock and roll. Alright, let's fight the Stormlings. Sorry, I gotta check something real quick. I'm having a total blast with this realm. This is so cool. It's also at a scale that I really appreciate. Like, I'll have finished this realm in under 2 hours, which is nice. To be able to kind of sit down and do one realm in like a nice long session. Like a 6-point realm can have lots of stuff going on in it. And this is just it's a really well made realm. Okay, we're coming from 4, so we're at D1. We're fighting these Stormling things again. B4, C4, D2, D5. Oh, right next to me. Alright, Stormlings. We fought these things once before. Let's fight them again. Hopefully they don't electrocute me immediately. I got so much Viscera right now, too. Which I know is something that I could do to, like, break the lattice, but I don't need to do that anymore. I've got the full vessel. Alright, let's roll for these Stormlings. Let's go top. There's a 1. He wants to get on top of my bones. Left and right. 1 and 5. 2, 5, 2. Need to do something. I'm gonna track it over here on my desk. That'll be easier for me. 6. This guy immediately electrocutes, but I'm not near it, so that's fine. And then it moves to... Okay, so I am in range of these 3 things. Just rough. I need to get my skeleton friend out ASAP. One and 2. How often do I roll 1 and 2? Too often. Way too often. Way too often. 1 and 2 is pretty miserable. Can't even summon my skeleton. I know I'm gonna do this. I gotta do this. And I'm gonna just appear all the way over here. That's what I gotta do. Because if I try to get like a hidden on one of these guys, I'll get hit by somebody else. So I'm gonna literally just do this. I'm glad I got the body to spend on that to get out of that situation. It buys me some breathing room, which is nice. Alright, let's roll up these enemies real quick. 1, 2. They're always moving too. Notice that. 1, 2. This guy has a 6. He would harm me, but I'm not near him. 1, 2. Just to make sure I'm tracking this stuff. 1, 2. Whew, my god, this is a lot of goons. I need my skeleton friend. 6 and 3 will do it, right? 6 and 3? 6 and 3 will do it. Alright, 6 and 3. We summon the Skelebro. We get him in here. We're spending body. We're spending bone. We're giving him plus 3 health because of that. So he comes in with 5 health. And he deals additional harm. Sorry, I rolled 6 and 3. I should assign those. 6 goes there. 3. We might spectral step. Or do we go for the harm? Yeah, let's just start killing these things. Alright, so I'm going to go here. I'm going to swing one, hit him for one. The skeleton kills him with the other two. He's dead. This guy is range 0 to 1, so that doesn't hit me. This guy is range 2 to 3, so he does hit me for 1. And this guy, we're way too far away. Gonna take that. Gonna reap. I'm gonna take bone. Okay. Okay. Just stay alive. Just stay alive. Top to bottom. 4, 6, 6. Oh, Jesus. Each of these guys does the electric shock. Thankfully, we are not next to them. Alright. They want to be at 1 to 2, so they will move here. And then the 4 wants to be at range 2 to 3. So they're all blasting right now. Guess what I rolled? One and 2 again. What's happening? That's rough. That's rough. Alright, I'm gonna spectral step. Haunt these fools. Skeleton hits this guy for 3 then, which does kill him. I'm not gonna be able to reap, but that's fine. I'll just take... Oh wait, but I don't have to do it this turn. I always forget that reap doesn't have to happen that turn. I'll just stay on the board. I can come back for that later. Okay, this guy, too close to hit. He'll hit... he can't hit me, but this guy is a range 1 to 2, and I am in his range, so I'm going to take 2 hit. 2 harm from that. Oh. It is the old 1-2 special. Alright, top to bottom. We got a 1 and a 6. Oh my god. This guy electrocutes. Thank god it wasn't this guy electrocuting. Alright, he wants to be on top of my bones. This guy wants to be here. Please let me roll something better. 4 and 3. 4 and 3. That's gotta be better. Certainly has to be better. Yeah, that's great. I'm good with that. We're gonna go like this. 1, 2. I don't even need to move the third. 2 harm goes up to 3 to kill this guy. We'll reap him in a second. I'll just do it now. Well, I remember this guy, the skeleton can only move 1 space, so he's just gonna move 1. Wish we could have killed him too, but we couldn't. We couldn't get close enough. But he's only attacking at 0 to 1 range, so nobody's in range of him. Okay. 3, but this guy's super haunted, so he's not gonna move, but he is range 2 to 3. So all I gotta do is close the gap on him, and we are in a happy place. 2 and 2. Do we all see it? Do we all see it? Have the skeleton move in, hit him for 2. 2 and 2. I can do it however I want. Kill this guy, and now I get to take both the corpses home. Do I want this for healing? No, I don't. Wait, 3. I don't. Okay. Woo! That's that fight. Because we can do this. Wait, can I do 2 more actions? Yeah, I can. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Delve. Regain all health. Now we're gonna fight the Engraved. After I do the other thing, too. The boughs of the dark, damp trees around the castle call to you with promises of safety and seclusion. The aching of your weary body overpowers the rumbling of the storm overhead, and you manage to rest and recover your strength. What was that special thing for the fight? Special thing for the fight. Oh my god, I didn't read this. Shit. At the start of each round, if there are fewer than 2 active stormlings, which would have been that last round, a new stormling appears in the space closest of difficult terrain. Oh. Oops. There should have been another dude there at the very last round. Oops. Good thing I put in the rules that you'll make mistakes. Alright, we recover under this tree. Yeah, you gotta take them both out then, in one turn. I like that. We will delve. Requires lore 2. I got it. I get the coroner's palms, which is a new weapon we'll find at the end, and a bone, which I can't use, because I already have 3. The ground beneath your feet carries a peculiar stain of death, familiar to your own travels. Following the sensation and digging up the earth, you uncover the burial site of an alchemist. They seem to have been here for quite some time, leaving only their bones and a pair of rugged gloves behind. Let's go get those gloves. Oh, I see. Weapon hand. That's... So the fractured palms go together. Move harm. Titan harvest. Each fight, the enemy with the highest maximum health can be reaped twice. If multiple enemies are tied, the first of them dies effective. That's cool. And then I can do this whole break thing. And then if you're wielding a hand weapon, which is what the coroner's palms are, you get free movement after casting the spell. So it's a highly mobile build. And then I would have one more thing, right? I'd have these 2 things, and then I'd have another spell to go with it. It would be a cool build to do this with Spectral Step. You'd be so mobile. You'd weaken people. They couldn't follow you. You could be inflicting break. That would be a really fun build to try. That'd be a really fun build to try. Thick leather gloves treated with magical and alchemical coatings to resist the virulent anatomies of dead titans. Nice. Okay, we're doing it. The final fight. We can voluntarily fight the Engraved, and we will. We need to determine the one more power that it has. 1 through 3 is the top, 4, 5, 6 is the bottom one. 3. Thorn, the Engraved, now has range 0 to 2 and deals +1 harm. Oh, mean. That's mean. All right, we voluntarily fight the Engraved now. Oh, wait, I need that help. I also realized that there should be some difficult terrain down here. All right, let's get these goons out of here. We keep the same fight because I'm going to fight him here at point 2. He will die permanently because we have the vessel. And I think it said that... I get to choose the starting place of the Engraved if I am volunteering the fight. If you initiated the fight, you can choose the starting space for yourself and the Engraved. They need not be the same. Yeah, you start down here. I'm going to start over here. Gives me lots of time. I know I'm not a ranged weapon person, but I just want time to get my skeleton up. I don't want to be bothered. Alright. Let's get all this stuff out of the way. time to fight the Engraved. Oh. Let's group all that. What do we say? Range 0 to 2, +1 harm on everything, so he's hitting hard. But he only starts at 8 health because I destroyed the sigil. Alright, it's the final fight. It's the final fight. See if I can get the soul of this realm. I gave myself lots of room between me and the Engraved. Alright, Engraved gets a 4. He's just gonna slowly start trundling over here. Fine. I need time to do my skeleton stuff. Anyway. 5 and 3. We'll put the 3 here just so that I can move a little closer. He's range 0 to 2, so I can't get too close to him right now. So let's just move the 1. Let's summon the skeleton. Let's spend body. I mean, we could really beef up the skeleton. Right? That's why I bought all this. That's why I got all this viscera. I could make the skeleton really powerful. I could just dump it all right now into the skeleton. I'm tempted to do that. It's the final fight. Why wouldn't I? The skeleton's gonna be so powerful. Yeah, let's do it. Why not? Let's have fun. This I've been bullied in this realm. It's time for me to bully back. 3 body. Spend it all. That's 6 health on top of what I normally have. So let's just start tracking it. I would normally start with 2 plus 6. So I'm at 8 health on the skeleton. Yeah, the mega thickest bones. Plus another 3 health. Because I'm going to spend all the bone as well. And he has plus 3 harm as a result of it. So he deals 4 harm. The skeleton just needs to hit him twice. Yes, winning strategy. This is how you play necromancers. You let your goons do the work for you. And this all worked out. Because I got to farm that one fight. I got to get my health back. I got to get the viscera that I needed. Yeah, Heroheart does approve. Alright, that's it. The skeleton I'm not going to move because it's just going to get attacked. There's no need for it to get attacked yet. Oh, I just realized I'm supposed to roll twice because the Engraved has less health than me, so I'll remember to do that. Gets a 6. Move 1. The skeleton's technically in range now. Block 1, harm 2, ignite. 6 and 1 for me. Ooh, 6 and 1. Not what I wanted. I can't get my spectral step going with a 6 and 1. And I can't teleport because I spent all the body. But I could do this and just... Let's just clown this fool. 2. Alright, so he's going to block 1, so he takes 1 from me. And then the skeleton moves in and deals... How much harm did I say? 4 harm? Yeah, 4 harm from the skeleton. Oops. Love that. Love that. And I'll let him attack me. Sure, fine. You can hit me instead of the skeleton. I'm ignited. I don't mind being lit on fire. Light me on fire all you want. You fool. I'm gonna let the skeleton once again rip you to shreds this next round. Alright, Engraved. Oh wait, it does plus 1 harm. I forgot. Gotta be honest, I'm at 7. Doesn't matter. Alright, the Engraved gets a 5 as the highest. It's gonna move here. It is gonna try and be on top of me. Blocking 1, harming 1, igniting me. Yeah, I'm the ad. I'm the meat shield. 6 and 2. Well, that's fine. I don't even want to do my turn yet. I'm gonna literally let the skeleton murder him. 6 and 2. The skeleton comes in, deals 4 harm, -1 from the block. I've had the skeleton murder him every single time, so it feels appropriate that my giant mega skeleton once again sneaks up behind the Engraved and just digs its giant claws into it, and this time rips it apart forever. We did it. We killed that nasty Engraved. We did it. We fought the Engraved. Let's just check the vessel and everything, but I'm pretty confident then I've got the 4 segments filled, which means I get to eat the soul. And yeah, that's what happens at the end of a realm, is if you kill the boss, you get to take the soul of them as long as you have the vessel filled, which is great. I gotta make a note here at the top that I have 1 soul, which I'm tempted to put into my skeleton just because of how good it is, but I like this other build potential with the other thing. So I don't know. But that was it. That was the Balaclaine. Let me make sure I get the name right correctly. Yeah, Balaclaine, Cathedral of Storms. An awesome realm by Aaron Jolliffe. This, and like you just said, it was only half of it. This is a realm that you can play twice, once with the Reap rules and once with the RUNE rules. So this was with the Reap rules. I had a great time. I'm absolutely playing this again as an Engraved to do it with the RUNE rules. I'm going to do it very, very soon. So I hope you enjoyed watching this. If you're watching a VOD later, you can learn more about RUNE by clicking links down below. And we'll talk to y'all later. Bye.